Imagine stepping into the vibrant and bustling world of Paris in the early 19th century, a time when art, science, and revolution danced hand in hand. Among the most intriguing characters of this period was Sadi Carnot, a young engineer whose work would ignite the first flames of thermodynamic theory, a revolution all its own. Carnot was fascinated by the burgeoning technology of steam engines, machines that had begun to transform landscapes and economies alike. Yet what puzzled him most wasn't merely how they work, but how they could be improved. How could efficiency be measured? What were the limits? In his groundbreaking treatise, Reflections on the Motive Power of Fire, published in 1824, Carnot introduced the concept that was both simple and profound. No matter how you build an engine or what fuel it uses, there is a theoretical maximum to the efficiency that can be achieved. This principle would later become known as Carnot's theorem, an assertion fundamental to second law thermodynamics. Now, picture Carnot amidst the steam engine. He observed them with an artist's eye and a philosopher's mind. He envisioned an idealized engine, one that operated in a perfect cyclic process, now known as the Carnot cycle. This imaginary engine helping establish upper limits on efficiency, sparking debates and discussions about perpetual motion and energy consumption. Here lies our narrative twist, the concept of entropy. Although Carnot himself never used the term, his work laid down the philosophical and physical foundations for what will later be defined by Rudolf Clausius as entropy, a measure of disorder or randomness within a system. The beauty of Carnot's work lies not just in his scientific insight, but in his poetic approach to problem solving. He invites us to ponder: how often do we confront modern challenges, climate change, renewable energy, with such comprehensive creativity? Could we benefit from thinking more like Carnot? Let's drift further in our tale to Clausius and Lord Kelvin, who expanded upon Carnot's principles. They introduced absolute temperature scales and further refined the laws of thermodynamics, which govern everything from black holes to your refrigerator. So why should you care about these old tales of steam and fire? Because they are not merely historical footnotes, but are crucial underpinnings to understanding a world's energetic interactions. Think about every contemporary challenge requiring energetic solutions, whether it's efficient engines for space travel or sustainable practices for heat management, and you see Carnot's shadow lingering close by. This saga of inquiry doesn't end here. It merely sets the stage for us, the modern-day seekers and thinkers, to explore further than our predecessors did. Just imagine where your curiosity might lead after retracing Carnot's intellectual journey through thermodynamics. Each time we engage with these concepts deeply ingrained in physics and history, we're not just learning, we're inheriting centuries of intellectual exploration sparked by that very human yearning to understand more profoundly what makes our universe tick. And therein lies our grand challenge. Inspired by giants like Sadi Carnot, equipped with tools they never dreamed possible, how will you redefine boundaries? How will you turn today's inefficiencies into tomorrow's frontiers? Remember, behind every mundane formula lies a story, a tale waiting to be told through your unique voice and vision.